Video. In this video, we are going to learn about two new services from AWS. As we have earlier explained what is Transit Gateway and VPC peering, you have a basic understanding. Now let us understand what is a difference between VPC peering and Transit Gateway. First of all, we will go with the basic understanding and then we will elaborate the difference according to the time. So let us start with AWS VPC peering. So AWS VPC peering connection helps to facilitate data transfer. For example, if you have more than one AWS account, you can peer these VPC across account to create a sharing file. You can also use VPC peering to allow your other VPC to access your resource have in one of your VPC. So basically, VPC peering not only helps you to connect, but also helps you to share the resources. For example, I have a VPC A and VPC B. So these are two different accounts. So these resources can be shared through this account resources using VPC peering connection. All you have to do is to create a VPC peering connection, give access to the connection, and you will easily able to communicate with each other. Apart from that, if we can see that how VPC peering, where we can use to connect two VPCs which are on different region on a same account also. We can use this to connect the same account. Other thing that we have to know why VPC peering has become one of the major advantages that lead VPC peering useful for your account is as it provide high security. VPC peering comes with a major benefit of improving security by enabling private connectivity between two or more VPC network, isolating traffic from the public internet. So basically VPC peering isolate the traffic from public internet because your traffic can never leave the cloud provider. Hence it reduces the class risk that your security can be compromised. Hence apart from that, VPC peering not only secure your data, it provide a high bandwidth network so that there will be no bottleneck in the transfer of data. VPC peering use both IPv6 and IPv4. So you can route traffic between them by using private IPv4 and private IPv6. And any instances within the network, suppose I have a one instance in this network and other instance in this network, so these instances can communicate with each other and can transfer the data. So what are the benefits of VPC peering? Network latency. So first of all, the basic differences that VPC peering provide is network latency, network security, network cost. Connectivity, them use only internal addresses, provide lower latency than connectivity use the external addresses. So internal address give you a better speed as it reduces many processes in between. Network security, we have already discussed that a VPC peering have a higher network security and it can negate the risk associated with it. Network cost. Google Cloud charges excess of bandwidth prices for the network using external IP addresses to communicate with each other traffic within the same. However, network peer that can be used in internal IPs to communicate save the egress cost. Regular network pricing still applies to the all traffic. Now we have already understood the basic of VPC. Let us go and move on to the next topic, that is AWS Transit Gateway. So AWS Transit Gateway help you design and implement network at scale by acting as a cloud router. As your network grows, the complexity of managing an incremental connections can slow you down. AWS Transit Gateway, VPC, and on-premises network go through a central hub. AWS Transit Gateway connects your Amazon VPC Cloud (VPC) on and on-premises network through a central hub. So you can connect your on-premises network through Amazon Cloud using a AWS Transit Gateway. This connection simplify your network and put an end to complex peering relationship. When you have a large network and you want to connect them, peering can be more complex. So AWS Transit Gateway give you features that it reduces your complexity. Transit Gateway act as a highly scalable cloud router. Each new connection is made only once. Benefits that Transit Gateway give is easier connectivity. It serves as a cloud router and simplifying network architecture. The complexity of managing incremental connection does not slow you down as your network grows. When developing global application, you can use inter-region peering to connect AWS Transit Gateway. Let us understand with the basic example. Suppose this is my Transit Gateway network and I have configured it with this VPC and this VPC. Well, VPC peering gives us communication between two networks. AWS Transit Gateway in AWS Transit Gateway, we can communicate with multiple networks. Better visibility and control. You can easily monitor your Amazon VPC and edge connection from a single console with AWS Transit Gateway Network Manager. AWS Transit Gateway Network Manager, which is integrated with popular SD-WAN devices, assists you to quickly identify the issue and respond to the event on your global network. Improve security. Traffic between Amazon VPC and AWS Transit Gateway is routed through the AWS Global Private Network and is not accessible to the general public. AWS Transit Gateway inter-region peering encrypts all the traffic and eliminates the possibility of single point failure or bandwidth bottleneck. This aids in the prevention and distribution of denial of service attacks and common exploits. So basically, AWS Transit Gateway improve your security against DDoS and encrypt your data, which will give you enhanced security. Flexible multiple casting. So what is flexible multiple casting? AWS Transit Gateway multicast support allows some content to be distributed to multiple and specific destinations. This eliminates the need of cost on-premises multicast network and reduce the bandwidth required for highly throughput application like video conferencing, media streaming, and teleconferencing. Now let us go to the general differences. First of all, we will understand the architectural difference. So VPC peering is a full mesh one-on-one mapping, while Transit Gateway attached based on hub and spoke, and you can peer with other TGWs also. Hybrid connectivity is not present in a VPC peering while it is supported in Transit Gateway. Complexity increases with VPC count and AWS managed services increases with the Transit Gateway count. Okay, so 125 active peering connection can be used while 5,000 attachments per region is given in Transit Gateway. Segmentation security group, Transit Gateway route tables. Latency is lowest. Additional Transit Gateway hops. So in Transit Gateway, you can get additional hops. Bandwidth there's no limit for the peering, while up to 50 Gbps is in Transit Gateway. Visibility, you can have VPC flow log. In Transit Gateway, you have Transit Network Manager, VPC flow logs, and CloudWatch matrices. Cost is of data transfer or in Transit Gateway, hourly per attachment, data processing, and data transfer cost is high. So these are the general differences that you will get in AWS Transit Gateway and VPC peering. Thank you for watching this video.